So we are going to get into this, okay? So I know a lot of you have these goals, new year, new me, blah, 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 blah. How many years have you been saying this same thing, okay? So I have been participating, or I am participating in virtual challenges, okay? Currently, I am in one challenge, but I'm here specifically to tell you about the Winter Mouth Challenge. So anyway, before we even get into that, let's talk about your new year, new me goals. Every single year, you have these goals, and you're going to say, hey, this year I'm going to do this, or this year I'm going to do that. And I honestly, hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Good morning. Drop in where y'all watching in from. Every year, a lot of you say, hey, I want to reduce my blood pressure, or I want to decrease my A1C for my diabetes. I want to lose weight. I want to just be able to breathe better. I just want to run. I just want to look good. Whatever your goals are, right? Because I honestly just don't want to promote the weight loss, right? Jersey in the house. Look at y'all, right? And a lot of y'all want to just lose weight, right? But sometimes South Carolina in the house. What's up? A lot of you just want to lose weight, right? And I'm kind of tired of this kind of quote unquote lose weight, because sometimes people want to lose weight, but they're not doing anything to do the weight loss, right? And sometimes you have to have a better reason than I just want to fit into my clothes. I just want to look good. What about your health? Like, do you have high blood pressure, right? I know I do. And that was my why for really, really being consistent, with this whole thing, right? And for me, it's about consistency. Quite honestly, I don't care about the weight loss. Like back in January 2020, I don't even know, this thing been going on so long, I could be losing track of. Yes, North Carolina, what up? In 2020, January 2020, right? I said to myself, no, actually, let me just break it down a little bit before that. So in 2018, I was diagnosed with blood pressure, right? Blood pressure was never an issue for me. Hey, Dr. Ising, how are you? That's a cardiologist, y'all. So check him out. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. High blood pressure was never an issue for me, right? But it runs in the family, right? And at this time, I was stressed because I was working 2 full-time jobs, working 7 days a week. I wasn't getting sleep. I was eating like, you know how you're up like from midnight to like 7. I was eating. I wasn't exercising. So when I finally did go to the doctor, it was just like, okay, you're pre-diabetic and you have high blood pressure. That was crazy. I got a double whammy all in one. So I was like, yo, something got to give. It's either you're going to want this money, or you're going to want your life and your health, right? And I chose the latter. I chose to quit the second full-time job that I had and get my life back together. Because for me, for those of you that do know nothing about me, I'm all about this healthy lifestyle, right? But as I've gotten older, as my life changed, as my responsibilities changed, so has my stress levels changed. So has my body changed. So as I'm going through a lot of things, right? And I see somebody in the comments earlier that said, their weight fluctuates, right? And as me being a woman over 40, sometimes it's going to happen. Like, sometimes it's really not about that weight. Like, especially if you're over 40, you have these like stresses. You have these like things that you're doing now that maybe you weren't doing when you were 20. When I was 20 years old, I had no kids, right? I had no responsibilities. All I did was go to work, go to the gym, go to work, go to the gym, go to work, go to the gym. I wasn't into like that healthy lifestyle, but I was doing what I had to do, right? But then as I start getting older, okay, now you got more stress because now there's kids. I'm an autism mom. I'm a wife. I'm working full time. Then have to rush home, have hardly no time for me. So it's all of these things in life that are totally different. And like when I work out, I'm just working out to work out. I'm not working out to train for a competition. Like I'm not trying to go walk a stage or to beat a Miss Figure contest. So as we live life, things are going to fluctuate. Things are going to happen. And that's the thing that I don't want you to focus on, right? I want you to focus on just finding a reason to do things, right? Because a lot of times the focus is wrong. It's like when you focus on the weight loss, you're going to start now trying to do these things like these quick fixes that are not sustainable. You're going to start doing the thing. You're going to get discouraged because you're like, oh, I'm not losing weight fast enough. What's the problem? But maybe you're premenopausal, especially if you're in your 40s. Or maybe you decided to have an extra piece of cake. All right. And these things are not bad. They're not wrong because you're living your life. You got to remember, you're here to live your life. And I'm here to be real with you, right? Because some of you are saying, hey, I want a 6-pack, I want an 8-pack, I want a 2-pack. But are you willing to do the things that you need to do to get that pack, right? Are you willing to get a food scale and weigh every single thing that you eat? Are you willing to get up 5 o'clock in the morning and go do a walk? Are you willing to like turn down these holiday parties? Are you willing to turn down these drinks? So are you willing to like go to the gym and do planks and mountain climbers and weight lift heavy things? Are you willing to do these things that you need to do to get this 2, 4, 6, 8 pack, right? You have to be realistic with yourself. So now find a goal that you can identify with, right? So back in January 2020, I was like, yo, chill. I don't want to be on these medications for the rest of my life, right? So what I did is I decided, and this is right before they kind of shut the world down. I decided every day I'm going to at least 3 to 5 times a week, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to do like 10 sets of 100 jumps, right? So starting January 2020, I lived up to my promise. I went outside or wherever I had to go. I did 10 sets of 100 jumps. That was my promise to myself, at least 3 times a week, okay? 3 to 5 days a week. So you have to sit down. Number one, you have to find that why, right? And then after you find that compelling reason that's like besides the vanity metric, yes, everybody want to look good, feel good, all that good stuff, but you're not going to see these weight loss things immediately. But immediately after you start exercising, you will be more confident. Your stress won't be as bad. You will release the tension. You will release the things that you need to release so that you won't feel so bad, right? So these are more of the immediate goals of exercising. So now start to look into those goals or start to look into those reasons for you to want to get active, for you to want to eat right, for you to want to drink more water, for you to want to do the things that you need to do, okay? Because those things are more important than how you look, all right? So now, January 2020, 3 to 5 times a week, I promised myself, right? It didn't have to be 5, but it at least had to be 3, and it at least had to be 10 sets of 100 jumps. When you are doing these goals, right, there's so many programs out here and services and meal plans and these, but you have to do what fits realistically into your life, right? Because now when you set yourself up for these unrealistic goals that don't match your life, you're not going to do it. You're going to do it for like a week or two. You're going to give up. Boom. That's goal done. I realistically knew that in my life, how my life is set up, I could realistically at least fit 3 days of doing 10 sets of 100 jumps, which would take me about 10 to 15 minutes to do. Okay. You gotta be realistic. And then as you start, right, because it takes about 21 days to start a habit, 90 days to like really see that change. You have to start somewhere, and you can't sit here and try to do all the realistic things at once. So you can't try to say, okay, I'm going to go exercise 5 days a week. Plus I'm going to cut out all the coffee and cake. Plus I'm going to eat fiber every day. Plus I'm going to drink 10 cups of water. Now, if you try to do all of that in the month of January, you're going to fall off, right? And then because it's an unrealistic goal, you're going to give up and you're going to fail, right? That's point blank period. Like, you have to do stuff that's realistic. And I know I get a lot of heat online all the time because people are like, oh, you're giving people excuses. No, I'm not giving people excuses. I'm giving you reality, right? Because a lot of times you are comparing yourself to people that you have nothing in common with. You're comparing yourself to people that you have nothing in common with at all. And you got to stop doing that. Okay. So, January 2020, like I said, 3 to 5 times a week, 10 sets of 100 jumps, boom, 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 do it. November comes, boom, guess what? I was on 3 blood pressure medications. I went to 2. Hey, I was 250 pounds. I went to 230 pounds. Hey, actually 220 pounds. Okay. So I lost like 30 pounds, right? And I was able to knock off one of my blood pressure medications, but it wasn't because I was focused on losing weight. I was focused on, hey, I don't want to be on these blood pressure medications. What can I do to bring the numbers down, right? And then I set realistic goals that I could realistically maintain, like between having the job, between having the kids, between having the husband, between having a business. This is what I could realistically do. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to tell you right now. So January 2021, this year, I started speed walking. This was not in like the purpose of my life, right? It just kind of came. I was with I'm looking at the time, so I got to get out of here. I got to go to work. But I was in a mastermind, and they all in Atlanta. I'm in New York. They was like, hey, we're going to do this 10K walk, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to sign up for the virtual option. Signed up, did the 10K. It was very traumatic because I wasn't prepared, whatever, dehydrated, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? 2 hours in, I got it done. But let me tell you something. I talked to a few of my friends that do the walks. I see all my medals here. I talked to some of my friends. Thank you so much. I talked to my friends that do walks, and they was like, okay, this. They gave me some like advice. And let me tell you, by that next Sunday, I was at a real in-person race, and I did it again. You know, and I've been addicted since, right? I have at least 15 medals here, okay? I just fell in love with it, right? So, just to wrap up this live real quick, I know everybody cannot jump rope, right? I mean, everybody can jump rope, but some people do have some issues. They have knee issues. They have, weight issues, coordination issues. The motivation is not there unless you come to my class. Yes, I do teach classes in New York City, right? So, okay, I understand. Jumping, right? 10 minutes to jump rope is equivalent to a 30-minute jog. Yes, but some people can't do it. But everybody can walk. Every single person can walk, right? But it's about walking with attention, right? So right here, I have a Fitbit, right? And on my Fitbit, according to my Fitbit, I've probably done like 100, I've probably done 100 miles this week. But the Fitbit is non-intentional. The Fitbit is non-intentional. Like, what is 1,000 steps really doing for you? Everybody's like, I need to get my 10,000 steps. I need to get my 10,000 steps. I need to get my 10,000 steps, right? But what is 10,000 steps realistically doing for you? You can get 10,000 steps by walking to the train, walking back from the train, walking around your job, doing mindlessly walking, right? But on my Nike Fit Club app, I think I'm at like about 47 miles, right? Because these were intentional steps. So every time I get up and I go to the gym or I go outside and I intentionally do a 2-mile walk, those are intentional towards my goal. So I only set my Nike Run Club app when I'm doing intentional steps to go towards my miles for the day, right? So now this would brings me down to the conclusion of this, because I got 3 more minutes to get out of here before I got to go to work, right? Oh yes, jumping. That's what's up. That's what's up. Woo woo. I'm part of a challenge, right? And it's called, I forgot what it's called, the Winter Miles Challenge with Elite Feats, right? It's a virtual challenge. And the reason why I like the challenge, number one, I'm supporting a small business. Number two, it gives you something to look forward to, right? A lot of times you have all of these challenges, goals, whatever, blah, 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 workouts free online. But if everybody was actually doing these things, then you would actually be at your goal weight, or you would be motivated, right? So now with this Winter Miles Challenge, basically what it is you have to complete at least 200 miles between today and between March 21st, I believe it is, or March 22nd. Now you can get that done by doing at least 1.5 miles a day, right? So I joined the challenge. I created a team. The team is called Feel the Burn. And I created this team so that, hey, what up, Katrina? I've created this team so that y'all can join me, right? You can do these steps anywhere, anytime, any place. You just got to do it, right? So now with Elite Feats, who's actually the sponsor of this, challenge, you will get a medal. Yes, you will get a medal. You'll get a t-shirt, you'll get a bib, and you'll get a finisher certificate. Now, if you join my team, Feel the Burn, I will either create a WhatsApp group, a Facebook group, or some kind of community where all the people that's part of my team, you can talk to me. Like, you can talk to me every day, or we can hold each other accountable. Like, we can send each other our screenshots like, hey, did you do your steps today? Did you do your steps today? What's up? How you doing? Like, how you feeling? If you miss a day, hey, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Are you feeling okay? Right? Because a lot of times, it's not that you cannot do the thing. It's that you need accountability and support to get the thing done, right? There's a thing that says that sometimes motivation ain't enough. Motivation ain't enough. You need the discipline to get the thing that you need to get done. So for me, right, I'm actually part of another challenge with Black Girls Run, right? And they doing the Asphalt to Something challenge. That started December 1st and that goes to January 31st. So that's another paid challenge that I'm in. So I'm in that challenge. The Winter Miles Challenge just started today. And then I'm in some free challenges. You know what I'm saying? Like on my Fitbit, on my Nike Run Club app, things like that. Because challenges keep you motivated, right? But like I said, you have to be disciplined to get up and actually do the work, right? Nothing, you can sit here all day and say, hey, yeah, I'm going to lose this weight, or hey, I'm going to lower my blood pressure. But what are you doing about it? Are you being intentional, right? So we have to be intentional with these goals that we want to accomplish in our lives, right? And, like this challenge, right? Like for me, I haven't been going to the gym because, we got to wear the mask again, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of the mask, blah, blah, blah. So I said, you know what? I got outside. And then like some days I actually sit on the edge of my bed. Like, it's kind of cold outside. I don't want to do this today. Right. But then something said to me, oh, look, I got this challenge. I actually have to log my miles into the people because other people are watching to see what you're doing. Like when you're accountable to somebody or something, it's going to push you even further to do the thing that you got to do. Now, guess what, y'all? I got to get out the house. It's time for me to leave for work. I'm so sorry to cut this short, but if you have thank y'all so much for watching, right? And I'm glad that this has spoken to a lot of you. I see a lot of you was like, amen, preach, sister, all that good stuff. So if you have any questions about this challenge, are there any jump challenges? I have a 5-day challenge on my website, www.makeitfunnyc.com/challenges. It's a 5-day challenge, but I do have a Rope is Dope club where I do update the challenges and things like that every week or whatever like that, or every month I actually update it. So if you want to check out the challenges, www.makeitfunnyc.com/challenges, or just check out, I believe it's like the 4th or 5th link in my bio, or the link in my bio that says programs and challenges. All right. I'm working on creating some more jump rope challenges, but it's like I've been creating challenges and nobody's doing the challenges. So it's just like, am I wasting my time? Like, people tell me what they want by what they want to sign up for. Okay. So, I do have the challenges on our website. If it becomes more of a demand, I will create new challenges. But like I said, I do have the 5-day challenge on the website. It's a free 5-day challenge. And then I have the Rope is Dope Club where I actually update with new routines and things like that every single month. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see y'all in the Winter Mouse Challenge. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.